Okay, we are back again. Here we go. Well,
This is like a 4-hour interview. About my
yeah,
life.
but it's really not an interview. It's really just we're just
You've
having a
asked me no
conversation.
questions.
No, it's just a conversation, and it's like hilarious because you're just doing all the work for me.
Well,
So I
no,
just
your whole thing is like a Q and a question and answer.
Mhm.
So
It
yeah,
is, but
you're really misrepresenting your platform here.
yeah, yeah, I fucked it on this one.
Well,
I
I mean,
should have known though that of all the ones that I would lose control over, it would be the one with you.
of course, I'm a demon. You know that.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, ah. But anyway, um, so I now I'm like, all right, questions. This is very
Questions
serious.
and answers. That's what you
Questions and
said it would
answers.
be.
uh, someone wants to request a song, but TJ, he's not playing.
No, that's
You are
not.
not
No,
playing.
no. No, I don't think you would enjoy it as much as I wouldn't enjoy it.
So
No,
funny.
I'm not gonna play a song. They wouldn't enjoy it either. Like
No, no.
I wouldn't enjoy to play it. They would.
Someone's just saying this has been a great interview to listen to whilst they've been maternity shopping.
While maternity shopping, I feel that person. I love that person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're awesome. Um,
yeah. I
um,
mean, if we can't create life with others, then what are we good for? You know?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
some we've got question: which album took you to your darkest depths? Do you think?
Yeah. Which album took me? Oh, I feel like Songs of Flesh and Blood in the Key of Light really was a dark period in
Yeah,
my life. Yeah, I felt like I mean I think I felt like I was the most suicidal and like really just like feelings I never really had. You know, um, but that album kind of saved my life.
yeah,
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 yeah. I don't think I would have killed myself, but I didn't feel very good at that time, and I was God blessed to get to have work to do and to make you know those songs like yeah, that was crazy. That was dark. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it was really dark. And it was dark because it was about a relationship that person's alive, somebody I love to date, not like love in the same way, but like
yeah,
love and respect. And at the time had to, you know, um, you know, say, hey, can I, can I make this? Is this okay to say this about?
yeah,
Yeah, I've never done that before, and that was is absolutely something you have to do. I think if you are that vulnerable and you're making music that is that, you know, um, that's my opinion. I guess you don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
to, but that's how I felt, and like, having her be like, yeah, this is incredibly tragic and really sad. Please put it out. Was also very sad.
yeah,
The album's probably the like low key saddest album I ever made. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Clearly, I think that's the one, dude. That one broke the like, dam, so to speak. Like then after that,
Yeah.
I could write. Before that, I couldn't really write about stuff that actually mattered to me
Yeah, like
personally.
really
Yeah,
personal.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But after
And
that, everything. Well, everything matters after that. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of become because I was just looking at, you get so many, yeah, like that one, like, yeah, I wouldn't have, yeah, that is a dark album, I guess. I guess I didn't even think
Super
about
dark. I mean, a lot of,
that.
yeah. I don't think people get, like, well, because they hear it in, like, without me, you know?
Yeah,
They hear it in the recorded bullshit that it is. Like, it's not really, it's not the truth. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like
seeing you play songs from it live is totally different to listening to it
it's
separately.
entirely different to the moment I was writing those songs and what they meant to me. And yeah, obviously, that's the darkest one. I
Yeah,
mean, at least that was when I learned how to really write songs in a way that like, because there's this shitty thing that people can do when they write songs that are like super personal, and they're like telling some truth. They're telling too much truth, or they're like telling a specific truth.
yeah,
You have to be crazy careful with that stuff, I think, as a songwriter. Like, and so much of that album was like exactly personal, like could be drawn back to like a moment in my life, or her life, or our lives together. Like,
mm.
to do that is like fucked up. Like, it is kind of fucking, I don't know, abusive almost. Like, it's like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, why would you do that, you know? Like,
Yeah. Put
you have
yourself
to
through
look at
it.
that. You have to like look at yourself and what you're doing, you know. And
Mm.
yeah, that's why I asked her. I mean, before I finished the album, and you know, maybe I would, that even wasn't cool, but I don't know. I asked her. I was like, "Is this okay?" You know, and yeah, she was okay with it. So yeah, it's a process. Like, if you have bad feelings with someone as an artist, I suppose, what do you do with those feelings if you don't work them out into art, you know?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if you don't work them out into art, what do you do with them? You know, you kind of harbor them, and you hold them close, and you don't do anything good with them, and they manifest some ill will in your
Yeah,
being, you know? Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want to use people in my process, but that was one of the darkest things I've ever done. You know, where I was like,
but it's just
I
like
felt
something.
fucking black, like just like I can't tell you. Like, it was like, uh, yeah, it was like a demonic time in my life. You know,
Yeah,
yeah. How else could I describe it? Yeah, that would be it.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah. And then you kind of moved. You know, then you did the thing with Julie Cruz, and then
Yeah.
which is quite mellow, and then yeah,
Well,
and then
the thing with Julie was just out of nowhere. Like, that was like,
she's so nice. Just really
she's the
like
nicest person I've ever
she's
met.
so like she's very like you know
Oh,
you
she's
feel like you need
amazing.
to
She's like a
you say
godmother of
Zen
a human
like
being in
just
my life. I talk to
yeah
her all the time, all constantly. Like,
yeah
um, but I had this song written, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I was trying to find a female singer for it, because I felt it like it had a feminine vocalist thing to it.
yeah
And I reached out to like my like a couple of friends, and then like, and out of nowhere, uh one morning somebody had like tagged, or like mentioned that Julie Cruz had like tagged one of my videos, and I go,
mm.
yo, Julie Cruz likes my stuff. Like, I didn't know it was Julie Cruz that should sing that song the whole time,
yeah
until it happened. And then when she did, yeah, it was great. Like, I love Julie so much. She's amazing, like amazing.
yeah she's and there's just something so soothing and
Yeah.
calming about her like
Well, I feel like she's like underutilized utilized. I suppose as a singer, like I don't know, like if people are like she's a handful, you know. Like to tell you the truth about Julie, she's not easy to work with.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's also like a classic like her pedigree. She worked with everyone forever. You know, she's worked with Lynch and she worked with Badalamenti and then she worked with like the B-52s and she's done everything. She's like a classic professional. Like I mean, yeah, absolute professional. So I don't know why people aren't tapping her as the voice that she is, other than like they think that possibly she's too difficult because she has a reputation of being hyper difficult. But I don't feel that way. But I am difficult, so I mean I might see difficultness as I might view it different than
yeah.
Yeah.
Like more as like being more passionate or
Yeah, exactly. And like, and we've been friends for some time. Like we've worked together. This is sort of a thing that happens a lot. Like there are people that are unmanageable. Like I'm one of them. There are others. She'd clearly be one of them. There's more of them. We're not normal, you know. Management tends to cower in our presence because we exactly know what we want and what we need. And so that sort of world doesn't work for them, you know?
Yeah.
And this isn't sort of a condemnation of everyone else that is working. Like this isn't me saying like everyone else is like shill. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I am different the way that she is different, the way that other people are different, and we're untenable. Like there's no like we can't be. It's very difficult to make any of us do stuff we don't want.
Don't want to do. Yeah.
And you know, I still do. I do loads of work. I honestly I don't know what I honestly think that is like sort of a thing that I don't know. To be honest, I think it's people trying to like scare you into being used. You know, when they say things like that. Yeah, I mean, because I don't feel like I'm a bad person. I feel like I'm a fun person to work with. I worked with people this past year. Like I mean, the thing I didn't do is I didn't have a manager. The thing I didn't do is I didn't have an agent in this work, and I don't know. I know loads of people who do that stuff. I go, good for you. Fucking, that's fine, but it's not for me. And I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. I refuse it.
Well, like, I mean, that's like totally different industries and stuff. But like, even like just anything that I do, it's always on my terms, and I won't do it.
It should be.
Like, I
Why not?
will never do something because I'm being asked to, or like, you know, like it's even like from day one with the site, it was like I'm not going to run ads.
Yeah, why
I'm like, I'm not going to. That's just the fucking way it's going to roll. And then, you know, people would be like, hey, like, you know, like, how much money for this, like, ad? And I'd be like, I don't do that. If I like your shit, I'll put it on there.
One of the best things I've ever done in my life is fire everyone that was around me when I started. You know, you're fired. I fired like 4 people in one day, you know, and I don't care. Like, I don't care what that makes me look like in this industry. I don't care if that makes me look like an obtuse person to deal with. I know other people that are obtuse that are way more talented than I am that are the same. They just won't they won't get robbed, you know? Like I've been working with Shannon Funchess. We're gonna do a song together from Light Asylum. I love her. I adore her music, you know, and people have a difficult time understanding what she's doing. I don't know if it's because she's a black woman and an older black woman who's gay. Like, I don't know what their fucking deal is. I don't know why they can't understand her. I don't care. Like, to me, it's like she's like the greatest. She's like a voice, you know? It's like, get the fuck out of the way and just let her fucking, like, She can sing. Like, we're gonna
Let her
make
do it.
songs. Like, let's do songs. Like,
Mhm.
fucking, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I really get fucking like caught up in this like thing where it's like, why are people trying to like not let everyone
yeah. Do what they.
make whatever they want,
Mm.
including Shannon. Absolutely, including Shannon. Number one, her, and she's felt this like as I feel it. We're
Mm.
considered crazy people, unmanageable people.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah,
Because we know what we want. Because we don't fucking take their bad deal.
yeah. And
Like
you also want to
I
control.
mean, really, like, what is that? Is that it?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a frustrating thing.
yeah. And but I've met people who are clearly unmanageable and like clear dickheads, and like
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
and been like,
there are those people too, and I don't feel like either of us fall in that category.
no, that's what I mean. I've met people who are genuinely difficult for the sake of being
Sure.
difficult,
Yeah.
and like just want to, and you're like, because it's like an ego thing or like that kind of thing, and it's like what they're doing isn't that great anyway, and so you kind of feel like, take your like big bravado, shit and over there, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean, but like, yeah, it's not like that's what we're doing.
No, no,
We
but you
scare the shit out of management. We
because they can't tell
terrify
you.
agents. Like, they don't know how to, you know. I mean, even this interview, like, it's gone on far too long, right? This is not normal.
Your agent would be pissed off.
Yeah,
They would be like,
I don't have one because fuck them. Like, literally, the people I work with, and I will be like completely transparent. I do work with people. I'm not like on my own. I don't do everything on my own. I have
yeah,
a European booking agent who gets out of my way. I have a US booking agent who gets the fuck out of my way. He knows the kind of person I am. He, like, on the last tour I was on with Amigo the Devil and Twin Temple.
mm-hmm.
Twin Temple had some issues with me and who I was, and like, somebody came to a show in New Orleans and wanted to fight me, and I beat the shit out of them outside of the venue. That's my fucking thing. They tried to complain about it to our agent. My agent, just being a New York hardcore guy that he is, was just like, yeah, what's up? Like, why? Why are you? But that shows the difference, right? That's like the fucking difference, right? They're like over here, they're like telling on me.
Yeah.
For, I mean, it's just different, that's fine. You want to do
And
that.
they've signed with I was gonna say they've signed with the management that like manages like Metallica and all that.
Yeah.
Like they were
Hey,
small
yeah, let's
guys.
see where it goes. I mean, listen, the reason I brought that up was not to shout them down. The reason I brought it up was because we share management to some extent. And that's the truth I'm telling. So my agent was just like, that's just who he is. And he comes from a hardcore background. That's normal.
Yeah.
And also, he's working them up to a different level. He's like, they're like showmen. They're not like, what were we talking about earlier? Bluesmen. They're not like people who fucking, like, I'm not
they've got like
fucking
they've
shit
got a
talk
whole
them.
show.
I'm not saying that, but like, literally, they're not doing what I'm doing.
No,
Period.
they've got a completely different and they've got that whole thing going on with them.
Yeah, and it's good for them. I'm happy for them.
But they don't.
Difference is in songwriting, like, it's different. Like that, like, I mean, to me, they're not even writing songs. They're doing something, and it's not because they're more successful. I'm happy for them, but it's Scooby-Doo bullshit as far as I'm concerned. Like, I mean, they're not writing songs. Like, if they wrote a song, if they wrote one song, I would shut my fucking mouth, and I wouldn't say another thing on your podcast that they could watch later.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Plain and simple. One song. Write
Yeah.
one that matters, and then I'll shut the fuck up. But until then, they're not doing that, and they haven't done it yet. And I mean, I'm a songwriter. I mean, I write motherfucking songs. Like, I mean, not all my songs are good, but some, you know, are fucking better than others, and all my songs are better than theirs, and that's the fucking truth. I mean, that's just a fucking, that's it. And like, nobody will say it, but I'm saying it, and it's just a fucking fact. Like, people can like the shit that they do, but it's Scooby-Doo garbage. And like,
well, yeah, it's like it's
we all know it. We don't need to go into the details of it. But I dare them to write a better song than I write. Just one. One. That's my challenge to them. One fucking song. Write one. Can you? Can you not just ape some girl group shit? Can you not just fucking imitate some Phil Spector garbage? Can you just write one song that matters? Please, one. One. No? Okay, then fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on the same fucking, we have the same agent. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Like, literally, fuck everybody.
This is why we are friends.
Well, they're not really my friend. I mean, I just was on a tour with them. So.
No, I mean, me and you, mate. Me and you.
Yeah, me and you are friends.
Yeah, that's why we're friends.
Well, I guess so. I mean, like, shit, maybe they'll watch this. Maybe not. Who cares? I really don't care. I mean, I do challenge them. Write one song. I would love to hear one fucking song from them. That, like, just, that's not just some fucking echoed garbage, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, no one else is saying it. Like, why do I have to be the one that says it? Like, I'm older than you, you know? But, like, you're blowing up. Like, just do it. Just fucking write one song. Prove me wrong. I would love that. I would, like, sit here. I would eat my fucking shoe if you wrote a song. Just write one song. Jesus fucking Christ. Write one song that wasn't completely derivative of someone else's shit.
Something else. It isn't like coming straight from them.
It's not. They don't have a fucking. I mean, it's super frustrating. Like, we live in a world where people don't have anything to say. They're just saying fucking like this sort of like parroted out fucking information that where they're just like, oh, you know, like, you know, it's this sort of pantomime bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just come on with a song. Just one song. One. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Write one song.
Just one tune.
Yeah, one song. I mean, show me that you can write a fucking song, and then I'll shut the fuck up. You know, if they could write one good song themselves, yeah, literally, this is my challenge. They write one song that is not derivative of any other bullshit. I'll stop writing music. No, I'll give them the fucking torch. They can fucking write it to whatever fucking the sun shines. But like, they're not songwriters. They're clowns. And the clown town bullshit. Like, do we have to sit here and deal I've been so nice before. It's really difficult to stay nice amongst these people.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about who you do like.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about shit I hate.
Yeah, let's talk about. So who have you like? I know because you're European booking agent. Is that Ricky?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did the live thing with Linnea the other day. Linnea.
Yeah, from Maggot Heart.
Yeah.
Great gal.
She's awesome.
Great musician. Solid fucking human being. One of the greatest fucking
really
guitarists. No, actually.
It's so funny because she doesn't. She really downplays her own guitar skills.
You know, I've known her for a long time, and I told her a long time ago. I said, "You can sing." I said, "You can sing," and I don't know if she'll tell you this, but you should ask her. I told her, I was like, "Absolutely, you can sing. You can sing because everyone can sing. That's a fucking fact." And like, she's done really. Super, like, I mean, I have nothing to do with it, but I'm like super proud to know her. You know, to know her.
She's amazing.
Amazing artist. Really, really strong woman too. Like you see a lot of women in music that get like kind of like painted into a corner based on their looks.
Mm.
And I feel like that happens with her a bit, but she's like, fuck that, you know, and she does her own thing. And she's very strong.
Yeah,
Very
she does,
strong.
and she really she rejects that kind of thing. Like,
yeah, she does. Yeah, I've seen
and
her
like
grow
when
over.
when we were talking, she was like, "Yeah, I'll totally come on. I don't know how to use the computer. I don't know how to use Instagram or like any of this
No,
stuff."
she's off of all the social
Yeah,
media.
she doesn't have
Like,
any
she
of that.
doesn't do
Yeah,
any of it.
no, and she was like, "I will do it for you though. Like, I'll come on." She was like, "I'll totally come and do it for
I
you."
was really
It's like,
honored to see that. I was like stoked to see that she did that with you.
because I was like, she was like, "No, I'd love to." She's like, "But you just need to teach me how to do it." Like, like, so we had like a little practice session, like an hour before or something, and stuff. Because she was like, "I don't do and I don't do talking or videos and stuff like really," and I love that about her, is that she rejects that whole thing where she could be so.
Oh yeah, she's in total opposite of what people expect of her. That that makes her so punk. I mean, makes anyone so punk. And like, the thing about Linnea, the thing that's so true about her, well, you know, she is clearly what she's about. Like, she's not like
100%.
for permission to be where she's at. She's not doing the sort of like, can I? She's like, I am. It's a different announcement when she works, and like all the people she works with, she's a very proactive musician and an accomplished musician, much better than the I think the Oath and the people she came from. Like she was the star, you know, and like to me, it's like, yeah, this is the shit. Maggot Heart's the shit, not Lucifer. Like, that's the shit. I mean, straight up, I will say that. Like, and that it's clearly true. Like, if you want to talk about like what will be better 10 years from now, Maggot Heart will be. Maggot Heart is the fucking future. Lucifer's the past, you know. And you have to get into nuances to understand what I'm talking about with the differences between the Oath, and I don't want to get here and get into that. But they do have their differences and blah 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 whatever.
Yeah. But
what I'm saying is, like, amongst those differences, it's like, clearly Maggot Heart is the fucking horse I bet on.
Well, yeah, she's going in a totally new direction. Whereas, like, whilst I do, you know, I do enjoy at times Lucifer, but Lucifer, they're the past. They're just 70s.
Yeah, the thing is, they don't like, for me, it's like a whole fucking different thing because I'm Luciferian, and for them,
of course,
so it's like, it's sort of like if you were Christian and a band named the band Christ and had no idea what Christ meant to Christianity. Like, I mean, that's the closest thing I could relate it to. I've met that gal from Lucifer, and I talked to her directly about her feelings about Luciferianism, and you know, there's no connection to the
there's no connection
to the spiritual side of it. So to me, it's a misrepresentation. It's like sort of like if you were Christian and there was a band called Christ, what would you think about it? Like, I'm a Luciferian. What do I think of a band called Lucifer that has no idea what any of that shit means? I think it's absolute garbage, you know, and you can't convince me that it's good with your 60s, you know, pseudo Sabbath riffs. You go fuck off with that shit, because ultimately, like, you have to, like, you named your band something that's my religion, so so you halfway. And they can't. They don't know anything about my religion. They don't know anything about the faith. They don't care. I mean, it's just garbage. It's like literal fucking throwaway shit. Like, they don't know.
Is it like Coven? I don't know how much
Coven is way more deep than
they actually go into it, though, don't they?
Yeah, they're more satanic. I mean, but to conflate Lucifer with I mean, even Satanism is wrong. Like, first of all, my faith doesn't meet anywhere near that. It's just such it's a loud thing to say. Like, we are Lucifer. Like, okay.
Without
I met her years ago. 2016, 17 at 8mm bar in Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was DJing or something. You know, hey,
Yeah.
it's great that you're in this band, Lucifer. I'm a Luciferian. I'd love to talk to you, but she had no idea what it meant.
What it was. Yeah.
None of it. You know, and I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna like pretend that I'm not calling people. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Fuck you. Like, you don't know, you don't know. It's fine.
Yeah,
Call the
yeah.
band whatever you want. You think she didn't know what it meant. She doesn't know what Lucifer is. She has no idea. And that, look,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like fucking rail her. Like, it's just a loud thing. Like, I didn't name my band Lucifer.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah.
You
But
should know
then
what it
too,
means. That's all I felt like. And like,
yeah, yeah.
she goes, oh, you know, it means the devil or something else. I'm like, no, fucking no. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't. And
She's just
it's
used that
not
like
Satan,
the
and it's just not, none of that shit. And
yeah, yeah.
I'm so sick of being misrepresented, you know. And then, like, you get a band like that misrepresents you. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah. Yeah,
It's
no, because
annoying. It's
that is
annoying.
like a lot of, you know, like I think that's one thing with you that causes a lot of like confusion is that
Sure.
like fans and stuff don't like some people do, some people don't like understand
Well, hey,
Lucifer,
they don't
you
all
know.
have to understand it, but none of them should start a band called Lucifer.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
no.
mean?
But I
Like,
mean, you often get referred to like in relation to Satan or, you know, blah blah blah. And those kind of concepts, like quite often,
yeah,
when it's not exactly, it's not really what you are at all, but
no, it's not. Yeah,
you get lumped into that quite a lot.
yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
think
and that's okay too. Like, again, that's okay. I mean, that's all right to misunderstand what I represent. I mean, oftentimes Satanists aren't that far off from a Luciferian. Like, the it sounds so nerdy, but like, um, to not know anything about it and to name your band Lucifer,
it's a little weird.
it's kind of frustrating. It's just a little bit frustrating. It's sort of, I mean, it's just like being like deeply misrepresented, you know,
Yeah.
being conflated with Satan again. What are you doing that's different than what a Christian does? If I wanted to hear this, I would hear it from a Christian. Like, why do I have to hear it from you? You're supposed to not be them. Do you understand the difference? I do. And I've spent my life to understand this difference. Like, it's not a small feat. So
Yeah, no, it's like,
it feels like it's like a little bit of a discredit. And, you know, I know what you're saying too. Like this is something that happens. You know, it is something that's going to happen. Satanists are going to
it's a shitty thing.
conflate
It's like,
my views with theirs. You know, but what I don't need are people literally naming their band Lucifer and having no idea what that represents.
What it means.
That's what I don't want. You know, it's just I don't want it. I don't need that in my life. I was like, this is shit I don't need. when I met her, I was like, I just don't need this shit.
You're just like, I'm gonna be fucking away.
Well, just know what you're talking about. I mean, fucking break. Like, come on. Like, fuck.
I mean, we had.
It's not even that hard.
It's clearly, I don't know where the, why you would, I can't make a comment on why, but you know, it's a weird thing to do. And like, I mean, there's a band here and I love their name, but you know, like they're called Piss Christ.
Oh, Piss Christ is good.
Yeah. And
they're very good. I didn't know they were Australian.
Yeah. Piss Christ.
Very good crust band. That's a very good band.
I used to see them.
Like ED kind of crust band.
Yeah, I used to see them in a little in like a abandoned like a warehouse where they all lived.
Yeah.
And they used to go and buy slabs of beer and chuck it in buckets, and you'd go in and like
in Melbourne.
In Melbourne, yeah. It's actually not far from where I live now, and like there's the whole street, and the warehouse is called the Pink Palace, and they used to throw shows there all the time, crush shows and all that sort of stuff.
Piss Christ is legendary here.
That's amazing. Like,
Amongst
yeah,
themselves.
because
Yeah, yeah.
they play
Very
so
good
much.
crust, like DB crust band.
Mm,
Like I know of that band.
yeah, that's what I mean. You know who they are. Like, I used to, we used to see them like every weekend. They'd play.
I
Like
didn't
at
realize they were from Australia. I thought this Christ
yeah,
was from like I don't know Oakland or something. Like I weren't they like incredibly DB, like just like a
yeah. They're like
just this
yeah, and
disgusting
they have
sort of
like
like
the full on speed,
yeah.
like But yeah, they're from here unless there's another piss
No, it
roast.
must be. It must be. I think it is.
Well, because it comes from that, like it kind of spawned out of the. Are you familiar with the photo piss roast?
Well, yeah, the piece of art by
Yeah,
that.
so that's where it sort of spawned from, because that was that huge thing. Like it
God, you
happened.
can't keep talking about this. I have to take a piss.
Go take a.
Wait, does this ruin the show if I have to go pee?
No, just go quickly.
It's so long. Just stay there, Renee.
I'm staying. So this is really live. You can
You kept talking about piss, Christ.
Sorry guys. Oh, guys, you gotta go. Oh dear. Yeah, so if you've just tuned in and you're wondering what the hell's going on, we're just waiting for for King Dude to return from taking a piss. The weather here in Australia, it's cold at the moment, more cold for Australia. I always think take a leak sounds weird. But he was pouring himself another drink as well.
This is literally the best interview I've ever done. Hi.
Hi.
Wow.
Oh, right.
Wow.
That's right.
I've held that piss for so long.
I reckon I'll be going straight. Have to go.
Jesus Christ. Piss Christ. We're talking about piss Christ.
Yeah, but yeah, it was because
This is the problem, Renee. Now I could talk for like 2 hours longer.
Yeah, because you
get all these people that are just sadistic execution. What the fuck are you talking about?
That must be a band. That must be another band. Yeah, and there's like yeah.
It's probably not good. Is sadistic execution good? No.
Have you ever heard of Fuck I'm Dead?
Fuck I'm Dead.
Yeah, they used to play with Pitch Crust a lot, and they're like really fucking fast.
Fuck I'm Dead.
Like really fast.
No, I haven't heard of them. They sound awful though. Like literally, I don't like them. I mean, I know I'm in King Dude, which is the like most abhorrent. Like, if you heard that band name, you'd be like, never will I listen
to them. Yeah, no. Well, that was Australian crust. Like we used to have like some of the band names are hysterical. The from that era, like
well, like Australia has this thing about you guys all do pop punk kind of like prolifically.
Well, yeah, we have the scene of that. Yeah.
Why? Because it's so.
I don't go there.
Sunny.
The what?
Because it's so sunny, like, and the sun is out, and like.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
People love it because it's like
garbagey. Like yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was there. I think the last time I was there, I was driving around in a car on the wrong side of the road, and and I turned on the radio, and it was the M station, some M
Triple
station.
M.
What? Triple M.
Triple
Yeah,
M.
that's it. And they were playing Blink 182, like it was like some classic rock, and I was like, the fuck.
That's the thing
This
with
is so
this is the
weird.
thing.
Like,
This is
I
the
mean,
thing with
what is going on there? Like,
this is
what
the
the
thing with
fuck are you guys
Australia.
doing? This is just kangaroos and garbage. What are you guys doing? It's kangaroos,
No, it's because
pop
you know what
punk,
it
and
is.
garbage. What are you doing? Get
I'm
your
a
shit
tiny.
together.
I'm not involved in that group. But like the the thing is, which I find that is super funny, is that like I always say, like festivals here, like obviously with the exception of Dark Mofo, but normal festivals, summer
Yeah,
festivals, normal festivals, like they go back to 1997. Like so it'll be like
I think there's a thing about the
Limp Bizkit,
like the
Limp Bizkit will
sunniness
play.
of like like correct me if I'm wrong, like the beachness of it, like the sunniness of it. They go, and also like it can't be Australian, like it like can't be. So like they go, what is the dumbest shit from America that we could like? It's Blink 182 that
Yeah.
matches our environment.
Yeah.
Dun,
So
dun,
many
dun,
people
dun,
like
dun, 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 dun. And there's like guys older than me driving, like tradies driving around like, this is growing up.
yes. And
Do
Limp
you, do
Bizkit.
you understand like how fucking
Oh,
ridiculous?
I do.
Yeah.
So like every festival, normal festival we have, this is the problem. It's like a 1997 lineup, or like 99. It'll be like Limp Bizkit, and it'll be like
There are good bands though from
Korn, like
Australia. We should forgive this, and we should go like, yeah, this is what the like headliner garbage festival people
yeah.
look.
They do
But
love
let's talk for a second, like because we do have a little voice here.
Yeah.
There are fucking very good bands from Australia,
Australia.
that no one knows about. Like Wax,
Yes.
incredible band.
So we've got a really good underground music scene.
What the fuck? Like no one knows though.
No, it's because these people like you know they're not playing they're not playing shows for money. They're playing shows for like sliding scale. So let's say
that some of them are playing for money. Dune Rats, I played with them in Spain. Met those fellas again in Brisbane, and I go, God, these guys are just fucking sacks of living fucking garbage. You know, people, human beings. Fuck you. You know, don't strong dislike of them. You know.
Yeah.
Just garbagey fucking. Have you ever hung out with them?
Yeah, I think
fuck them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
mean, they're just like they're terrible.
Yeah, well, there's a load of terrible Australian bands. Like,
yeah, so what the fuck am I like? What am I talking about here? Like Dune Rats. These clowns. This fucking clown college of a fucking band.
Right.
Like they're like, hey, it's okay to be just as shitty as we want to be.
Yeah, there's that vibe. What do you think? There's like a whole. They're from Brisbane, actually, Dune Rats.
I know, yeah. I've met them, and I go, I met you before I fucking gambled with you in Spain. They go, I don't know. Like, they're like, they don't. You know.
They don't give a shit. Yeah.
They're gone. They're like, they're not really here. You know, they're not.
Yeah. They're just like there's loads of bands like that here that are just like nothing bands. Like I feel like they're just
nothing bands. That is a coinable term. I fucking feel that so much what you just said right now.
Yeah,
like it's nothing band. Like you were a nothing band.
Yeah.
Now, you didn't mean that like I fucking hate you and I wish you would die. They don't mean anything. You mean it the other way, right?
Yeah, they're just kind of there in the background. And you're
I'm with you, sister. I'm fucking like counting out with you right now. There's loads of fucking nothing bands out there.
Yeah, loads. And then I've gone to some shows with, like I've said, like underground kind of shows that are fucking amazing. And it's like you turn up and it's like, oh, it's a sliding scale, whatever you can pay up to like $5. So if you've only got $1, just give $1. Like, because it's all about the fucking music, and they're not trying to get
DIY shit. This is just
and they're not trying to get on Triple M or Triple J.
This is what DIY was always meant to be. Like Or
And
what
so like
what all ages spaces were meant to be. Yeah.
yeah, so it's like there's a huge mix of like at the moment it's really like crazy, you know, lots of electronic, like, you know, that whole, it's like the whole angry noise.
No, I don't know.
There's a lot of that. And, you know, that's a big thing. And like at the moment, like following Berlin, I think it's like there's a big circle of that now happening here where people like, you know, like August and Luna, like, you know, with their operant, like there's lots of stuff like that popping up around, like
In Melbourne, probably.
yeah, and like yeah, like just all different types of noise. And yeah, like
what do you think of that? What do you think of their what they bring?
I like it. Like I think we've got a lot of people that are doing really cool things in that area, but just like it's just all under the radar.
Where's August from? Melbourne?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And so when they come and play do they play everywhere or do they play Melbourne?
They play Melbourne and I think Sydney. I don't think they played everywhere because like they usually just stay here. Like
yeah.
So they do. Yeah, but I think they do Sydney. But I'm not sure about the other cities because I don't know how that would work. Like yeah, I don't know how it would work in Adelaide.
Do you have a harsh noise scene?
Yeah, there is. And
how am I doing this interview? Do you have a harsh noise scene?
We do, yeah. Like it's just very, like I said, it's very DIY underground. Like,
are you gonna interview Luna and August?
I've asked Luna, yeah, I have.
And
so, nothing. She hasn't replied. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What a fucking, you know, you gotta go.
Yeah.
So important.
But yeah.
You've been doing good with what your interviews are. You've gotten great. You've gotten a ton of really incredible white men.
Yeah, there is a lot of white men, isn't there?
It would be really great if you got an Italian woman. Come on, one, please.
One what? What do you want?
Come on, Renee, I'm asking. Can you just... I'm fucking with, like, I care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fucking shit. I think anybody who could talk, you know, a lot of your guests can't say anything. They're just dumb. But like I'm not. But just don't take dumb guests. You should take Luna. She's not dumb. But I mean, you gotta get her to do it.
Luna.
Yeah, Luna.
Oh yeah. I'll be asking her again. That's the thing. Like, and there's other really awesome females that are coming up. I just haven't.
Who else do you have on the horizon? Like, who else are you? Like, I feel like I'm like. Who else do you have?
Yeah, you're interviewing me. This is my interview.
You're like, you're not interviewing me. I'm interviewing you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, we've got Emma Ruth Rundle will be. We've got
Emma's one of the fucking gods of songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, as far as I'm concerned, fuck gender, fuck sex, fuck all that shit. Emma Ruth Rundle, that's a fucking songwriter.
Yeah,
move out of Emma's way. Emma's a fucking songwriter.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So she was gonna be.
I love Emma.
Yeah, she was supposed to be on. She was going to be on in a couple of days, but we're going to reschedule. Just some things going on, so we're going to move her around. But yeah, and next month, like we'll have Zola Jesus come on.
Oh yeah, Nika. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I had dinner with her once.
You what?
That was interesting. I had dinner with Nika once.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, Nika isn't from the Northwest, but she lived here for a minute.
Yeah.
And I had dinner with her one time. Nice gal.
She's really nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think who else? Yeah, like there's lots of people I'm still like talking to, but then we've got the Sarah Timms from the Black Mare, and
oh, I don't know her. Yeah.
She's really cool. Well,
I know him. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Spit Mask guys, and
Oh, the Spitmass kids are fucking great. Like both of them. I
yeah,
met them once in Berlin. They're fucking great.
they're so fun. Yeah, so Spit Mask are, when are they? They're like Saturday. They're like,
Would you talk to Andrew from I'm sorry, Drab Majesty? Like would you do
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just haven't asked. Yeah, it's because I was like trying to fill up the month, and then all of a sudden everybody started
Well, I
going.
feel like your like podcast is so like the premier, like not podcast, but like this whatever it is, whatever it is, the IGTV is like one of the premier ones. Like you're getting good people.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
like so is like the Age of Quarantine, like
yeah.
it's really funny. Like I'm not saying I'm one of the good ones. I just I'm always like curious why I'm here. But like I think that I mean honestly, yeah, I would like to hear you talk to other people.
Yeah, and it's so yeah, it'd be good. And we've got Mike from Russian Circles coming up, as
That's a
well.
band that's an instrumental band.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck could they have to say about anything?
He
they,
shreds that
they
fucking
can't
guitar
even
like
say
there's nothing.
anything on stage. Fuck them. Do not give them a platform. Fuck them. He should only play his like fucking guitar. What is he? What member is he? What does he
Guitar,
do?
yeah.
Guitar. Yeah, just let him play the guitar. Bam, 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 bam. Every answer is like, you motherfucking prick.
So you have
No,
um,
yeah, I like those guys. Okay, they're all right.
that's funny. Yeah, and then tomorrow we've I've got Justin Pearson, you know, from Dead Cross and
Yeah,
all of this.
the
Yeah,
classic old school guy.
yeah. So he's tomorrow.
Super old school guy. When I was like cutting my teeth in music, that guy was already like well established. You know, he was already saying no to us
Yeah.
when the was starting. um,
Maybe he knew. He just knew already.
he doesn't know who I am. I hope he. I mean, anyways, like no, I don't care. But like no, that guy is like a legend. You know, like he's like
Yeah.
like
He's been in like everything. Yeah.
he's done. He hasn't like. There's a thing that comes up a lot in music. I think that where people try and attack each other in is like credibility, and there's like one like for him you can't really attack him. You have to go, hey, this guy's been literally punk since before
Anything.
before you even knew what it was, and
He was
like
on Jerry Springer.
yeah, I mean I don't think that really goes in the punk category so much.
I watched a bit. I just watched a tiny bit, and it was like, oh no, that's bad.
The thing about him is like he's done a lot of like visual like things. Like he's been very like you know
He's got the record
like,
label as well,
like stuff like that. But like the guy, I would not. I would say that guy's like a severe punk, like a real punk, like I wouldn't sit here and say, yeah, that guy has the most credibility. You know what whatever it is. But I mean, he's been only doing punk shit since forever. And I'm old. I'm 41. He's older than me. And
I turned 40 this year.
What?
I turned 40 this year.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. How does it feel to turn 40?
I don't want to think about it yet until it happens. It's a scary number.
You turned 40 this year. When do you turn 40?
September 30th.
Virgo.
Libra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. Weird about it. I mean, I don't think I look 40, so that's.
Why do you feel weird about it?
I don't know. It's like that. It's like a weird. It's like big.
You don't
like,
look 40.
No, I know. That's a bit like it's like a big adult age, and I feel like I've got shit to get done. You know what I mean?
Like buying a house.
Well, I would never. I don't
getting married. Like having children.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm
things that are like burdensome for a woman?
No, not like having children and shit. Like, I don't know, actually, because I've done a fuckload of shit. I was thinking about it the other day. I've done a lot of stuff in my life.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
shit ton of stuff. But
There's an exchange. You know, there's like, you could either do that. Do you like Carl Jung? Do you know about Carl Jung?
Mhm. Mhm.
And the archetypes and what you're
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to be at certain times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like, I always chose, like, you know, a different path. And, like, so,
yeah.
you kind of, like, you know.
So long
And
as
then,
you ease into your elderly age with grace, I think that grace is an important thing. But I mean, not just for women. I'm saying for men and women, grace is like an important thing to understand, that you won't be whatever you are, like, you know, to move towards, you know, your twilight, as young put, with grace and with elegance, you know, elegance and you know, to be the absolute shining example of whom you're supposed to be at that certain time to others. You know, there, not everyone has a child. Not everyone buys a home. Not everyone does. Not everyone does. You know, what is this called? An Instagram stream. You know.
yeah.
So you do it with grace.
I mean, not everyone gets interviewed by King Dude. I mean.
I'm such a terrible
I should have just called it like something totally different for you.
I know that I'm better than the last 3 that you've interviewed.
Okay.
Because you haven't stayed on this long with any of them.
No. Because they've like probably haven't had the time, but I know with you that it's just so easy.
Fucking good. I'm fucking good. I'm golden. I'm a fucking legend.
Golden God. But it is time. It is time to go now. For realsies. For realsies. I'm afraid.
I love you very much, Renee. You know that. And
I know.
I will always love you so much. And you are a goddess. And I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry that I had to fucking mar everything that you do.
No, I love it.
I'm the black mark on.
I would never ask you to come on, and expect anything less.
Well, yeah, I know. I love you very much, and I hope to see you soon.
Okay, me too. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.